Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Suikoden walkthrough. We are, I guess, cruising around the HQ. Looks like I put Pezmerja in the party here, so I'm not sure if this actually ended up being exactly my end or final party. I don't think so. I kind of feel like I saw Cleo in here, and I don't think she was in my final party, so I guess we'll see. I think I'm just kind of cruising around looking for what I guess activates the next part of the story. And that's it. So I must have to head back to the hero's room. Alright, so there's an intelligence leak, if you permit. Blibbity blabbity bloob. Alright. Matthew's not messing around. He's prepared to win no matter what sacrifices have to be made. Okay. Dude means business. Okay. Everything is ready. Alright. Let's go. Oh, what? Yes, okay. So Matthew basically spread false information that we were going to just be training. But you know, obviously the plan is actually to attack. All right, and here we have Griffith. Yes, I know. Oh, wait, what? Okay, so yeah. Obviously there was a spy. So and thus, you know, the spy did exactly as Matthew thought he would, and, you know, reported the false information that we were, you know, just training out here. So but as we know, that was not the case. So, surprise. Oh yeah, and look at those numbers. 3,700 troops? Here I think Warren... Pretty late for breakfast. Warren's trying to stall. Badly mismatched. We surrender. Alright. Yeah, so give me some time. So that's, again, that's Warren trying to stall. Deploy, better attack at once, give out the signal. But don't waste your lives. Alright, I think this is the first battle you can use the Dragon Knights, so, so it says they're weak against against a bow attack. The thing is, though, with the Dragon Knights is you can't ever actually lose any of them. So you can always just use them first, regardless. Alright. Pew 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 pew. Alright, ninjas again. What are they gonna do next? Next plan is magic. Alright. Bow attack it is. See what elves can do with sticks. Okay. Or arrows, whatever. Alright, and that's the end of that. Alrighty. So that one is obviously pretty easy. You're so far out, you're just outmatched, or we have them outmatched so badly that it doesn't. I wouldn't say that it doesn't matter, because you can still lose troops if you try to attack when or try to charge when they're using a magic attack and whatnot. But for the most part, that battle is overall pretty much can't be lost. It'd be pretty tough. He'd probably have to try. All right, we surrender lives, our precious things. Yeah, let's recruit him. That was a pretty easy recruit. All right, so obviously the Griffin or Griffith, is it Griffith? Griffith, I think that's his name. Is he's a pretty good guy, and he basically says, well, I'll join you if you surrender, or if you basically don't hurt the men, and obviously being that we're good folks too, we agree. So there's one more recruit. And actually, now that I think about it, I think you have to recruit him. I don't think you have a choice. I think even if you say to cut off his head, I don't think the game will let you. Cause he's I'm pretty sure he's part of the story, or he's got a role to play, I guess, in the story. All right, so let's pick a party that will storm Moravia Castle. And it looks like... so I think this is the part where Kryn is for sure stuck in your party. There's nothing you can do about it. Not that it's that big of a deal, I guess. Especially with, if you've been keeping up with Kai. But, I'm not a big fan of Kryn. I do not think he's very, very good. And actually, Kasumi, I'm not a big fan either. She's okay. She's a little more useful than Kryn, I think, but still not all that fantastic. So, all right. Who did we end up? With here? To pretend that you captured me. You see right through me, don't you? All right, I'm in. All right. Well, so obviously we're gonna want to get that treasure chest, so let's head right back in there. Yoink! Old book, volume 7. All right. Oh, I did end up taking Cleo too. Yeah, let's change this formation here. All right, that looks pretty good. So obviously I didn't level Kasumi at all. Kryn 47. It looks like I must have leveled him at least a little bit. That seems pretty high for this area anyway. It looks like yeah, I must have made a little cut here, so let's see where the video actually picks back up. Oh, okay. It's right here. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Huh. I'm not sure what I ended up doing there, but I must have walked from the south part of the area up to here. Maybe I did a little leveling. I guess once we actually get into battle, it'll probably be more obvious, but we'll see here. All right, so the troops left the castle. Oofda, excuse me. Glad you've survived. We heard you were attacked. It's Matthew, military strategist of the Liberation Army. Took him prisoner. All right. I'd like to report to General Casson. Okay, so I mean, he's got, yeah, he's got Matthew and everything, but you know, he doesn't really explain who the rest of these people are. Oh well. All right, so the ruse worked. Griffith are in the waiting room. Must get Victor and Warren. Okay. Prison should be on the top floor of the castle. Not sure how long I can fool General Casson. All right. Let's do a little exploring. Get some pink paint right away here. Oh boy, I should probably look up what these guys have, if anything. Oh, as far as drops, I'm not remembering if this place has got anything decent or not. So I will do a little research. I guess. Let's see if there's anything outside even. Outside the castle, there's the master garb. Yeah, I think I did spend a little time out there getting master garbs. I'm not sure how many I ended up getting, but I know I did grab a few, and if I remember right, I'm pretty sure I put one on the hero. And I believe that's the best armor in the game for him. And I also don't think that I don't think that that's buyable. I think that that's the only way to get it. Guess I can verify just to make sure. But so if you're out, you know, obviously, so if you're out on the world map, the area just north of the northern checkpoint is where you'll run into this stuff. Let's see, the Cerberus looking things, no, sorry, it's a Hellhound. Those don't drop anything. The Whipmaster just drops ornaments or, like, you know, bath stuff. It's got the Hex doll and the bonsai, as well as the goddess statue. That first battle that I got into with the Magus drops the Fortune rune. And you know, in all honesty, it's not that useful especially if you got one at the beginning of the game. So, you know, it's at this point in the game, it's really not as useful. I shouldn't say that. If you're you know, short on cash or something, and you're trying to get more people, or get more you know, just cash, just period, it's not, I guess it's not that bad. I mean, it's effectively you only have to farm half as much, so you know, it could be good, you know, if you're short on cash, but otherwise, meh. The ninjas in here drop the Cape of Darkness and the wing boots. Both items, again, I wouldn't recommend farming for those at all. They're just the wing, you know, it's stuff that you can buy from the shops. Let's see what else we have in here. There's an elite soldier, so we'll see if I ever end up getting into a fight with those. But they drop the rage rune, so that's an insane drop actually. The rage rune is, you know, obviously pretty darn useful. So you know, if you feel like you need another one of them, this is the place to get it. Master Garb. Let's see here. Ooh, Master Garb. Alright, so there's one in a treasure chest coming up, and then the only other way to get them is from Earth Golem. So that's, yeah, this is... Those Earth Golems, so again, you can fight those outside Moravia Castle out on the world map. You know, or really anywhere just north of the northern checkpoint. So if that's something that you want to do, I mean, it's the best armor for a lot of people. I think the hero, as well as, like, you know, if you're using Kai, like I am, it's the best. I believe it's the best armor for both of those two. All right, you finally made it. This must be it. So, is this? I think it's Vincent is locked up here too. And unfortunately, if you want to, because you can recruit him, but you have to come all the way back through here because, for whatever reason, we just leave him here. So we rescue Victor and Warren, and then we just leave Vincent, which is, again, you know, one of those weird things to do, I guess. Yeah, wow, Master Garbs are the best armor for a lot of people, so, you know, if that's something that you want to get, boy, if I remember right, I spent a lot of time getting those too, so, you know, obviously just like everything else, the drop rate in this game is not fantastic, and I wouldn't say that those are the worst. They're not the most difficult things to get, but they're right up there with everything else. All right. We don't have much time. Let's hurry. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so there's Warren, and I believe, boy, if I remember right, there was a treasure chest up at the top of the. Is it the top? Is it the top of the Moravia Castle, or is that? I don't know. I don't know. Because I wasn't paying attention if we were traveling upwards or downwards. Anyways. So here we have Kasim. This is one reason, but more because I dislike myself intensely when I'm fighting. And yet you join the Liberation Army. Strange man. We're surrounded by the Liberation Army. Oh, boom. You're getting rusty. Well, really? He's getting rusty? I mean, the strategy just worked, so... Oh, ambushed by the Joustin army. Sent Joustin a letter informing them of Imperial army plans to invade their land. Oh boy. You don't really sell them out. I know I have a John hands to Justin. Alright. So typical Matthew. Guy's a genius. So he convinced the city state of Joustin to more or less attack. Alright. Smith Theory, alright. Humphrey, yo. Man, a few words. Oh, yeah. Alright, trying to turn another one of the generals. Mend his wrongful ways. All right. It's another one of the Empire's generals on our side. Glad you understand that he does. So yeah, so again, I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos, you know, the generals are just, I guess maybe it's just that obvious that he's, you know, Barbarossa's not the same man he once was, or, you know, is being perhaps manipulated. And so right out here, like I was saying earlier, right out on the world map there, that's where you can fight the Earth Golems or whatever it was, to get the Master Garb. And these guys are the ones that drop the Rage Rune. Those little elites, or whatever they're called. Imperial elites, I think. That sounds right. Where are we going? Go back inside. You know you want to. We gotta get Vincent, yo. Let's see how much longer this is. I got a ways yet. Alright. So I'm guessing I must have gone all the way back to the top. Alright. So Kasumi and Kryn are pretty quick. Guess I'll give them that. Boom, boom. Good old Pezmerja. I don't know what to say about that guy. It feels kind of like he takes a lot of work to make him useful. He's got really good defense, so he does make a good frontline fighter. But his accuracy is not all that great. So, you know, I don't know, if you haven't been using Victor, you know, and you want to replace him, you know, you can do that, or I guess you could still use him with Victor, but you're going to need some sort of, I guess some way to counteract his accuracy issues. So, you know, otherwise, or like I said, or you just go with like the clone rune, and you can just clone rune every other turn. That'd work too. Which is not a bad option, but you know, then I guess Victor's got the same issue too. And I believe at the very end of the game, Victor will be forced into your party. So, You know, and there's only one clone rune in the game, so you're gonna have to decide. I guess maybe, you know, you just stick the clone rune on whichever one of the two has the least amount of accuracy, or I should say whoever has the worst hit rate, which I believe is the skill. I think that's the skill. Let's see once I get into combat again here. Pretty sure it's skill though. Oofda. All right, this should do it. Yeah, I think it's skill. It's so weird that Kasumi is a long-range character, yet she jumps up. She jumps, like, forward and slash, you know, actually, like, jumps to the enemy and then slashes them with her claw. But, oh well. Ivanson? Was that a typo there? I think that was. Yeah, Ivanson. Jeez. Whoops. Oh, Konami. Oh, Escape Talisman doesn't respond. It wouldn't. Yet another one of the times where... That's such a... So there's a dungeon, but it's up on top of the castle? Just so weird. Anyways... you know, another good example of when the escape talisman would be useful, but it can't be used. Oh, well. Experience attack armor. I'm trying to look at what Pesmerga's skill stat is at right now, but I keep whipping through it so fast that it's hard to see. I'm trying to think if there's any type of accessories or anything that you can equip on him, because he's stuck with the dragon armor, I know. Oh, God, I missed it again. He's stuck with the dragon armor. Oh, there's a Cape of Darkness. Meh. But you can you know, equip him with a different helmet, and I don't remember if he can use a shield in this game or not. I guess if he can, that makes him even more brutal for the front line. I think he can. You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure he can use a shield. All right, let's try to watch for the skill stat of Pesmerga here. Okay, so apparently the Whipmaster doesn't do anything when he doesn't have any type of minions with him. 105. So, I don't know, that doesn't seem like it's that low, actually. I mean, it's lower than, you know, a lot of the characters in my party, but I don't know. I guess it seems okay. I don't know. I guess you know, the other thing is you don't absolutely have to have him. I guess like I said, I used him just because he is so beefy. Like his stats are kind of ridiculous. I mean, he's got like what, 800 health right now. And I mean, again, so if he does have, which I do think he does have a shield slot. You know, so that would just make him even crazier, or beefier, I guess. You know, he could just take hits a lot better. Let's try to find him here. Pesmerga. Yep, he can equip the Earth Shield. Again, he has the dragon armor stuck on him though, so you can't do anything about that. But that's okay. Dragon armor is pretty decent still, so it's not like, you know, some huge disadvantage. I guess it bothers me a little bit, just because, you know, I like to at least be able to decide what my characters are going to be equipped with. But I guess it could be a lot worse though too. So anyways, I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this video. I think I just I head in here to drop off the paint that we got from Moravia, and that finishes the mural, which I believe you get the binoculars for. So I think it's something like if you've got a second controller attached to your system, you can like take different different shots of like combat and stuff. But anyways, I am gonna cut this here. So like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do. But hope the videos are helpful and hope you're liking them. And more importantly, hope you join me for more. All right, thanks for watching.